Alrighty. What's up, motherfuckers? And pieces of shit. Peter Gilmore here for my second and final video of the day, of the night, whatever. But second video of the day, whatever it is. But second video, this time on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this very channel, and all my other channels, which are in my pants, down there, dude, in the description box below. And as always, find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell, treat it like it's your bitch, or your boy toy, or whatever. And turn on all notifications so you never, ever, 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 ever miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, like the video, share the video, hit the bell, get notified, subscribe to my channels, this channel and all my other channels as well, and hit me up on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Ooh, look, my nippies. So, but it is what it is. Alright. Apologize for the lateness of the video, as usual, but I had things that happened earlier. I would have done this maybe probably about an hour or so ago, half hour to an hour ago, but things came up, and it is what it is. I had an issue with Uber, so I ordered some ice cream from good people from Carvel, and it took an hour and a half to get here, and finally came here like 45 minutes ago. And the poor delivery girl who came on a bike had not one, but I think two other orders before mine. I don't know where, probably like in Timbuktu somewhere. And I was getting mad. It was supposed to come at 11:30, then it became 11:50, then it became 12. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I got in touch with Uber, and I said, I wanted to get I should have got a really canceled the order, got my money back. It was only $15. It was $10. It was like $12 with a $3 tip. Blah blah blah. $15. Whipped goddamn dude. $15. Blah blah blah. So I contacted Uber. I said, "What's going on? It's taking too long. You should have been here 20 something minutes ago." Blah blah blah. So they said, if you want to cancel the order, or we'll give you 20% off of the subtotal. I'm like, all right, whatever. Give me the 20% off, and it was like $1.23 or something like that. So I get it, and then I really paid $12. So they took the $3 tip from the lady. So I felt really bad about them, and I was trying to contact Uber to see if I can give the poor girl who lost $3 off a tip, because it's not really her fault, because she had two other orders before me, probably different places, but I felt bad. I felt bad that, taking her $3, so. But I don't know. I'm gonna see maybe later or maybe tomorrow if I can somehow get in touch with Uber and see if I can give the lady back that $3 tip. But if not, sorry. That's what happens when you work in these type of delivery things. I used to I did a side job for Postmates 5 years ago, and I had that problem with that. I used to have, I didn't have stacked orders a lot, but I had one order like on top of the other a couple of times, and it was a pain in the ass, because there was like one place I had to go there, and I had to go there, come back, pain in the ass. But in any event, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, never doing that again. When I want ice cream, I'm gonna get it early. But I was craving Carvel ice cream, so it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But anyway, that's that. So anyway, I hope you had a great day. Fucking hot as usual, hot and humid here in the Northeast today. It was kind of sunny for most of the day. There was a little bit. It was gonna look like it was gonna rain, but still was a pretty damn good day. It's 1:06 in the morning right now. 74 fucking degrees. And I got the AC cranking, I got the fan cranking. It's still fucking hot in here. I can feel the mugginess outside, but it said tomorrow is gonna be less humid than 80. Yeah. And I wasn't really feeling well today anyway. My head was hurting. I felt like I had migraines. My neck was hurting. My back is hurting right now. Side of my face was hurting because I think I have a canker sore in my mouth. Not in a good place, like right around here, this area. When you're looking at it, it's your right, my left. So, not that I have a toothache or anything, but just had a gargle salt water and for a little bit, and I took a couple codeines. I just took an Excedrin number 95 because my head was killing me, my neck, so I took that. I feel fine now, but just my back is killing me. My stomach's hurting a little bit. I think I'm lactose intolerant, so I really shouldn't have the ice cream, but I was craving it, so like once in a while I can have it, but it is what it is. So not a great day for me, but I had a pretty damn good weekend. But I had a little scare with my mom, but she's doing better. So she's doing much better. So that's all that matters. And that's pretty much it. So hope you had a great day. And if not, well, fuck you. Could have been worse. You could have been Jeff Hardy. Ho ho. Speaking of Jeff Harvey, dude, check out my video I did early in the day on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel about Jeff Hardy's arrest today, again, for DUI. I did put some updates in the comments section. His blood alcohol level was 0.294, which is way above the 0.08 limit in Florida. So, got another DUI. He was driving with a suspended license. I don't know why he was driving. He could have just got an Uber or a Lyft, or somebody else could have took him home. Or to his hotel, or wherever. But, he got arrested again. His third DUI in 10 years. Was it 10 months or 10 years, I think it was. But he got arrested. His bond was set at $3,500. I don't know if he got out. I assume he probably got out by now. But he has to go see the judge tomorrow. And man, he might be looking at some jail time and up to 5 years in jail. Ouch. I don't play around in Florida. So yeah, he's probably gonna go to jail, or maybe going on a very lengthy probation. And I would assume his suspended license will be suspended even more, possibly up to 10 years, or get revoked. I'm hoping it gets revoked, but I don't know. Jeff Hardy needs a lot of help, fucking lot of help, and that's all I really got to say about that. But yeah, they canceled the match on Wednesday. It was supposed to be Jurassic Express defending the AEW tag team titles in a ladder match against the Hardys against the Bucks. But now that match has now been canceled. I don't know if Tony Khan is going to try to rework that match, or what's going to do with the tag team belts, or it's not even going to happen. They're going to do something else. People were saying, why don't you just do Jurassic Express versus FTR versus the Bucks? Or put another tag team in there. I would put FTR, definitely. Maybe have it for all the gold. Have the AEW tag team belts and the Ring of Honor tag team titles. And maybe the AAA tag team titles. But I don't know how you're going to fit all those titles on that, a freaking big thing. You might have like 3 things. Like, on the ladder, you have to take everything down. I'm like, how's that going to happen? But I don't know. But still, the match is off. So I don't know how Tony Khan he's gonna say anything. I haven't seen what he has. He said anything except for the match is not advertised on Wednesday anymore. But other than that, actually, let me before we get to the Raw review for tonight, and boy did Raw fucking suck dick tonight. Holy shit, it was bad. I mean, you put a pose down between Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory in the main event at the end of the show when you could have put AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. But we'll get to that in a minute. Let me try to see what, if anything, any more updates regarding Jeff Harvey, dude. Let's see here. Okay, got a couple of stories on Jeff. He did get out on bond, and I saw if it's lagging a little bit. Apologize. Jeff Hardy bonds out of jail, so somebody got him out, or he got himself out. I don't know. Let's go to the story real quick. Okay, the match is not on, like I said. About his blood alcohol level was 0.294. I guess he's going to court tomorrow after he posted bail today or earlier tonight. According to court records obtained by Thirsty, that's a website, Jeff Hardy's appearance in court has been canceled, so now he's not going to court. Lucky guy. First Court Bail Bonds and Surety handled his $3,500 bond at 7:07 p.m. So Jeff, I guess, got lucky not going to see a judge. But still, he got arrested. I assume that maybe the court date might be pushed up. I don't know. Now he's not going to go to jail. Not going to jail. He's not going to see a court. Go to court where he could have possibly been in jail, but now I don't know what's going to happen with his arrest, or what's going to happen. So he's not going to court tomorrow, they're saying now. But his status in AEW right now is probably in limbo. I don't know what Tony Khan's going to do. He's going to suspend him, or I hope he doesn't say, hey, Jeff, okay, it's okay, Jeff, just go to rehab. We'll take it as a slap on the wrist. I'm like, no, Tony, you suspend that motherfucker. You suspend him without pay for at least a month, if not 2, and force him to go to rehab. And if he doesn't go, you kick him out. But that's pretty much it. There is a picture on Ringside News about it. His actual court appearance was supposed to be tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. No judge's name, but it's supposed to be in the court, and the status is now canceled. So unless it's going to be brought up at a later date, who knows? But I guess because the bonds got him out of it, so he's like, all right, we're gonna pay the bond. You don't have to go to court. So that's it. So that's the kind of the update now about Jeff Harvey, dude. He posted bond, and now he doesn't have to go to court tomorrow. But still, I think Tony Khan is gonna give him a real good tongue lashing. And not like that, if you know what I mean. He's just probably going to tell Jeff, go to rehab. You bastard. Prince Idol's in the chat. He's watching while getting his dick sucked. Well, it is what it is. Just don't get genital warts on that. But I digress. We'll move on from there. Just make sure you clean up after. Wash your balls. Wash your balls and wash your dick. Or else you'll get genital warts. But I digress. on that. But that's disgusting, but, you know, thank you for the visual in my mind. So you probably have a good time there, Prince. You crazy bastard. I'm a winner. Yes, you're a winner, alright. She's got style, she's got grace, she's got it on her face, she's a wiener. Good old Tom Jones. It's not unusual to eat love and in love to the cop dance. Okay. Tom Jones is a legend in his own mind. Only 2 good songs. It's not unusual, and she's a lady. She's a weenie. But that's it. For those of you just tuning in, Jeff Hardy has posted bond earlier tonight. $3,500 bond, and now he does not have to go to court tomorrow. So, and now his, I guess his status for AEW is kind of in limbo right now, so. But like I said, if I was Tony Khan, I would suspend him without pay, with at least a couple months. 30 to 60 day suspension. Because for some odd reason, AEW doesn't have a wellness policy. They should. And they should really give... I wouldn't even give Jeff Hardy, if they had a wellness policy, I wouldn't even give Jeff Hardy the 3 strikes you're out rule. I'll be like, you're out of here. I'm like, you're out of here. Go. Bye-bye. So long. Farewell. I'll let you then. Get out of here. You painted up freak! But what I think he should do now is go home to his family, his his wife Beth and his kids, and think about what he's done. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Fucking buffering shit. So if it's lagging, I apologize. It's the way it is. And I was like, but before I got rudely interrupted, I was saying that I hope Jeff Hardy's back at home with his wife Beth and his kid or kids, thinking about what the fuck he's doing with his life. I thought he was on a good path right now, but that's what happens when you have substance abuse and alcohol abuse. You can't even put down the bottle half the time. You can be sober for 15 years, and then you have 1 drink, and it becomes 2 drinks, becomes 5 drinks, and then next thing you know, you're drunk and you get a DUI, right, Jimmy Uso? Pretty much. Pretty much. Jimmy Uso and Jeff Hardy should have a DUI arrest on a pole match. See who goes to jail first. But I digress. I just hope Jeff Hardy goes back home and he thinks about what he's done, and then he comes out and says, you know what, I'm gonna go to rehab. I'm gonna fix my life. Would it work? Probably not, but I just hope he gets the help he needs, because he really needs help. Because if this continues, he gets better, and then he has another relapse. Who knows what's going to happen next? He could kill himself, or a whole ton of people, and we'll have like a Tammy Lynn 6 situation. Because he's in jail now for killing that 77-year-old man, and actually he's trying to get a motion to dismiss the lawsuit. Yeah, like that's going to work, Tammy. You're spending the rest of your life in jail, you ugly, smelly bitch. So, take your medicine like a woman, and take it up the ass like a woman. Because you're going to get butt shots in jail. And I'm not talking about from a guy named Bubba, or a correction officer. You're going to get a spiked colonic up your dirty twat pussy. She got the help you did last time. But she's had more problems than Jeff Hardy has. So. And it wouldn't be the first time she has something up the pooper. If you know what I mean. But I digress. But yeah, that's really the updates right now for Jeff Hardy, dude. But so far he has avoided jail time. He's just not gonna have to see a judge at the moment. But that's gonna be it's gonna be on his record, and eventually he's gonna have to pay the piper and probably go to jail. You know, for those convictions, those felonies, and then who knows what's gonna happen after that. And that's pretty much it for that. And the other news that I didn't talk about in that video was Troy Donovan. We all know him as Two Dimes, part of hey, my cousin, hey, get in here, Tony D'Angelo, hey, how you doing, cousin? Yeah, Troy Donovan has been released by the WWE today for a policy violation. Somebody stuck their hand in the cookie jar and got caught. So yeah, they released him. So he's out of Tony D'Angelo's little clan and that little tag team that they had with Two Dimes and Stacks is done. But I think Donovan can be replaced by one of Legado del Fantasma, so it doesn't really hurt that little faction that Tony has. With those two guys. Well, now it's one guy, which is what's his name, Lorenzo, who's Stacks, and now he has three members of Legado del Fantasma, Santos and Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. I don't know why Elektra Lopez didn't join. I think she's getting released. So, and now Tony D'Angelo is injured with a shoulder. He has a shoulder injury now that he suffered on last night's NXT house show in Florida. But they're not gonna actually say anything. Probably not gonna say anything tomorrow about it because it's taped tomorrow and next week. The next live show will be the 28th, which is the week before the go home show before Great American Bash on July the 5th. So that's pretty much it for that. So it kind of sucks to be in Tony D'Angelo and Troy Donovan now, but I think Troy Donovan's gonna get some work, probably some indie promotions, maybe AEW, but I wouldn't see him on Dynamite or Rampage anytime soon. They'll probably put him on Dark or Elevation, but he's a pretty good wrestler that just fucked around and got caught. Sucks. This sucks. Alright, Prince Idol says LMFAOOO. Then he says, I should get a phone thing or saying he's number one, Prince Idol, LMFAO. I have no idea what he's talking about. He says, just get a finger made saying he's number one. Oh, one of those foam finger thingies that says you're number one. They're like, hey, I'm number one. Something like that. Something like that. But it is what it is. But Prince is having fun right now with his hot wife Savannah. Good for you. Good for you. Just make sure you wash your balls after. You don't want dirty dick and you get genital warts or some shit like that. But but it is what it is. Shortest ride, longest line, as we all say. Yes, that's what me and Prince do. We have the longest line and the longest ride. But I digress. Alright, so we'll move on from there with that. Nothing else happening to happen regarding anything else. For all you NBA fans, the Warriors won Game 5 tonight, 104-94, I think it was. So the Warriors are one win away from another NBA championship. So, sucks to be you, Celtic fans. So, I mean, I like the Celtics, but they're playing a better team, like the Warriors. They're giving them good games, which is decent. At least they're hanging in there. But if you can't keep Steph Curry in check, you're not gonna win. So, and it is what it is. And the other members of the team did pretty good tonight too. So, Warriors win. They're up 3-2. Game 6 on Thursday in Boston. So, we'll see what happens with that, and then see if the Warriors close it out in 6, or it goes to Game 7 back in California. I think that's a Sunday game, Saturday or Sunday game, for Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So, hockey's not done yet. Hockey, the Stanley Cup is tomorrow night on Channel 7. The Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay crappy fucking Lightning. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I could care less, but I want Colorado to win, but I'm probably thinking that Tampa Bay is going to three-peat. Probably in 5 or 6 games. I'm thinking it's going to go at least 5 or 6. But I'm hoping, I want Colorado to win just for, the Rangers' sake, but, Tampa Bay is just too tough right now. Just a good team. They're starting a dynasty. They win. This is 3 in a row for them. But next year, I would not say that if Tampa Bay wins the Stanley Cup for the 3rd time, they're not going to four-peat. No. Rangers have a great team. They have a young team, great team. Very young with the kid line, Panarin. Maybe Kako comes back. They might be, they're thinking about, I think they were talking about an extension or trying to re-sign him. Frankie Vatrano said he wants to come back because he likes the team and everything. Igor is going to come back, obviously, because he's 26 years old. The guy is about to win the Vezina Trophy for MVP of the league. So, I would give it to Igor. I mean, who else are you going to give it to? Stamkos and those idiots in Tampa Bay? But it is what it is. I would have thought Kreider would have got an award because he scored, I think it was the top goal scorer for the league. I don't know if he's going to get top forward or defenseman or whatever award. I don't know. But at least Igor, I think, is going to win the Vezina Trophy, which is, I believe, the MVP. So, he should. If he doesn't, that's just rip-off. That's just highway robbery right there. He did so much for the Rangers this season. And who knew that the Rangers were going to get all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and sadly they lost in 6, but really should have won in 5, or at least 6, but, they just did a 2015 Mets. But I guarantee they'll be the playoffs next year, and they'll probably go deep again in the playoffs. But we'll see what happens with that. So basketball is about to probably be over by Thursday, if not by the weekend. And hockey will probably be at least another week or two. Actually, another week. Maybe a week or two, maybe. Probably by the end of this month, hockey will be done. And then we got baseball to finish off. And then we talk about training camp for football. And then right around the beginning of August, we got the Hall of Fame game. And then we got 3 measly, boring as fuck, nobody gives 2 shits preseason games. And then the actual start of the 2022-2023 NFL season begins on September the 8th. Should be a good game. Niners start on September the 11th, of all days, at the Bears. The Jets got the Ravens, and the Giants got the Titans. So it is what it is. So football is creeping up. So, we've got summer's about to start next Tuesday. And pretty soon we talk about July 4th and a couple of weeks after that, 2 weeks away. And then we got the dog days of August, and then next thing you know, it's Labor Day and football. Which is the best season of them all, next to baseball, of course. And hockey too, but I'm ready for football. I mean, I'm still getting, we're not even halfway done with the Mets. right now. But getting there. Also, we're coming up in about 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. So it is what it is. So we got a lot of stuff coming up this summer and going into the fall. But not there yet. We're not there yet. But enjoy it while you can. Go Mets and go Niners coming up pretty soon. And go Jets too. It is what it is. Alright, we got Savannah in the chat. What's up, baby girl? How you doing? Well, I guess you're doing pretty good because you're giving Prince a good time. If you know what I mean. Just remember to protect yourselves. And just make sure Prince, cleanses himself after. If you know what I mean. So Savannah's here. She says... Well, she's puking at a certain guy we can't mention anymore. And JD, yeah. Puke JD. JD makes me want to puke. Bro, what are you drinking tonight? Well, not the same stuff you're drinking there, JD. You're liquid death. You're drinking your fake subscribers cum. That's what you're drinking. And the Atlanta Braves fans and their the fans and the teams come too. I don't know how a guy, a douchebag like you can like a team like the fucking Braves. Must be great to live in Yonkers or wherever you live, Poughkeepsie, White Plains, wherever the fuck JD lives. Who cares? He's a bum. A bum that fucks his cat. Go figure. That's the only pussy he can get. Right, Jerry? But I digress. You know, that's why you need Blue Chew, right? And then you have to give it to the other guy. What you got? You got the shortest ride and the longest line. But it is what it is. Fuck both of them. I don't care about it. I don't even care about both of them. Both of them have fake subs and fake views and fake people in their chat. And that's pretty much it. And we move on from there. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Alright, so on this late Monday night, June the 13th, 2022, if you're not watching from somewhere else, it's June the 14th, 2022, on video number 2 of the evening, so you get a 2 for Monday. Not 2 for Tuesday, but 2 for Monday. But maybe tomorrow you get a 2 for, because I might give you some more updates. If anything does come out about Jeff Hardy, like, he gets fired by AEW, he gets released by AEW, or something happens, he goes to rehab, I'll be here to give you the news, if you will. And that's pretty much it. Oh, here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. I forgot to even mention he was even here. We have a special guest on the show. Come on in, Dr. Phil. Get in here. How you doing there, sir? Great to have you on the show. Oh, my name is Dr. Philip McGraw. I want to help you get better. Well, yeah, I could use some help. I need to get better too, you know. My mind's not right. I'm old, you know. But you look fine, Mr. Gilmore. Yeah, you can call me Peter. It's fine. Okay, Peter. You look like a fine young Italian man. You know, I just want to help your fans and your fans get better. You know, I heard a lot of things here on YouTube about people showing their genitalia and dark spots on their their penis and shit. Don't curse, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I want to help them get better, and they're acting like complete buffoons on this website. I don't know what's going on with this website. You know, I have my own channel here on YouTube, and I don't get all these trolls coming in, showing their genitalia and their dark spot in their penis, and talking about genital warts and stuff. And babies, and I mean, what the hell is going on here? I'm trying to help people get better. I think maybe these people need to go on my show. I don't know about that, man. Some of these people are fucking loony. You know, they're 30s, you know. They're in their 20s or 30s. I don't know. I don't know that Dr. Phil. I don't know what's going on this fucking website. I don't know. It's fucking nuts. You got people that need to be in an asylum or be on your show. I don't know. I mean, at least it couldn't be worse than that catch me outside bitch. Catch me outside. How about that? Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out of here, you cunt. I don't know how she got on my show. I don't even know either. But she became a celebrity. What's her name? Dua Lipa, whatever the fuck her name is. Bash Bunny, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. She's a fucking bitch. Oh, okay, I understand that. But yeah, these fucking people need to be fucking locked up and put in an asylum or go on your show. I don't know if you can even help these people. You know, I don't think you can help these people, man. Some of these people need jobs and fucking lives, dude. Well, that's what I'm here for. But you know, but like you say, if you say these people they're showing their genitalia and they got dark spots on their penis and you know they look like fucking mutants from the UK. I know what I'm saying here. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't think I can help them. I can't even help them get a job. Some of these people need jobs, man. I can't even help these people. I can't diagnose them. Well, all the pills in the world can't help these motherfuckers, dude. So, man, maybe it's a lost cause there, Dr. Phil. No, maybe. But I mean, if they want to come on my show, I'll try to help them. But, you know, if they don't want to help themselves, I can't do anything. I'm still getting paid. My wife's still sucking my dick and rubbing my bald head on my head, my top of my head. You know, I'm bald over here. But I didn't need to know about that. But, you know, I mean, your wife is a pretty lady and everything. But, you know, kind of like my old woman over here, you know. Yeah, I heard you have a nice, good lady there, Mr. Gilmore. Yeah, she's a wonderful lady. She's, you know, when we go out, we go to town. We're like rabbits, like Prince and Savannah, over, you know, on my show. Yeah, just remember to wrap it up there. I know. I have to wrap up the burrito. And I got a big burrito. Oh, I didn't need to know that, Mr. Gilmore. Okay, sorry. But, yeah. I go to Pound Town all the time. You know what I mean? There, Dr. Phil. You know, but, you know, I always wrap up that burrito because I don't want to have little minions around and I can't take care of it, you know, and I'll never see it again. Because you know how these women trap you and shit. You know? Well, yeah, that's what women do. They're gold-digging bitches, you know. But it is what it is, you know. I love my girlfriend, you know. I go to Pound Town all the time with her. I get more pussy than these motherfuckers on YouTube do. And in real life, so. What do you want me to do there, Dr. Phil? I don't know. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I got a client in my office. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. His last name is Derman. I don't know what it is. All right. Go figure him out. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye, everybody. Dr. Phil here. I hope to get you better. And if not, well, fuck you, man. Okay, thank you, Dr. Phil. Get out of here. Ah, man. Dr. Phil McGraw, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Phil. A great guy. Yeah, these motherfuckers on this fucking website need fucking help. And I don't even think Dr. Phil can help them. I digress. Oh, man. I'm having a good time. I'm not even drunk. I'm not drunk, son. I'm fine. But I live in Bed-Stuy. How am I gonna get home? Walk, bitch. But that's too far. I live in Bed-Stuy. Well, sucks to you there, Sean. Not that one. I had a friend in college named Sean. We call him the Nature Boy. The Peeps Nate, we call him. Not that other guy. We don't talk about him anymore. he's blacklisted from this show and in life itself. But in any event, yeah, so just like old college joke that a very old college joke. My friend, my old friend Sean, we call him Sean White, or the Peeps Nate we call him. He lives in Bed-Stuy, and there was like this old joke that was around when I was in Kingsborough College Radio, that they took the bus home very late at night, and the bus never came, and Sean goes, I gotta get home, I live in Bed-Stuy. I think it was during the winter. I think it was like during the winter when it was like a really bad snowstorm or something like that. That's what he said. He's like, I live in Bed-Stuy, how am I gonna get home? Well, gotta get home somehow. Take a cab. I don't have any money. Well, sucks for you then. I live 15 minutes away. I can walk home. I remember walking home from Kingsborough Community College one day when I used to live with my parents back in the day. I walked home in a monsoon. It was pouring rain. Man, I didn't have any money to take a bus. I should have waited it out, but I didn't want to wait like 8 hours and then it's still freaking pouring rain. So me being weird and walked all the way home. And then I had to cross a bridge, like a pier, like you have that little pier. You have like a little bay area, and then you have like a bridge area that connects from like one side of the area to another side of the area. So I walked that in a monsoon, windy as fuck. I could have been blown off the fucking bridge. I could have been blown into the bay. Probably wouldn't have been talking right now. No, I probably would. But I had to traverse that. I got my parents' house soaking fucking wet. And no, I didn't have a good sex session after that, but But I was soaked from head to toe. I had to get into new clothes. I had to dry off, which took a while, and then I had to freaking change my clothes. I get in, my mom's like, "What the fuck happened to you?" So I said, "Yeah, I got swept away in the storm." No, but yeah, that was a bad day. I should have just stayed where I was and just waited it out, but I had to get home somehow. But not a good day. Not a good day. Not good. There was one day that I was hanging out on a Thursday night, well, as we call it, Absolute Thursday, because we got drunk that night. No, I didn't, but we went home. All of us went on the bus, and we were just hanging out. We were just chilling, and then there was another bus that comes around that area, and we're on the bus, and then the other bus started passing, and then there was a woman on the bus that was next to the bus driver. I think she knew the bus driver or something like that. And then the bus was like here, we're here, and then the woman starts flashing her titties at us. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, dude, nipples, titties. I'm like, where? I'm like, over there, dude. They looked up, and the woman's like flashing her titties like 15 times. She probably had a good night with that bus driver. She was probably sucking his dick by the time we were on the bus. Who knows? But we're going down the road, and then by the time we got to where the bus turned on the avenue, she kept doing it. She kept flashing her dings at us, like, damn, I want to get off the bus and go on that bus. Maybe get a lap dance and get my dick sucked. I don't know. But that wasn't the bus I was taking home. Imagine if I was on that bus. Holy shit. Could have had a good time, but oh well. But that was like 20 some years ago. But that was a little bitty hoaxer, dude. No. But good times back in the day. Not that I have good times now, but it is what it is. All right, so Savannah and Prince are having a good time. I hope you bought some popcorn, because you're getting a good show. You're having a good show, and you're watching me. So it's 2 for the price of 1. And that's pretty much it. Ugh. And that's it. Alright, so let's get into this Raw review for tonight. Alright, so like I said, So, Monday night review for June the 13th, 2022. This show was garbage. Horrible. I hope this does not do a 1.8 rating. I don't know how anybody could get through this fucking show tonight. Or this show in general on Monday nights. But it is your cure for insomnia. Your 3-hour cure from insomnia, so. But it is what it is. Oh, that woke me up. Freaking light from the computer. Hello! But, in any event, excuse me. Alright, so Monday Night Raw emanated from the Intrust Bank Arena in that great city of Wichita, Kansas. Yeah! Kansas! Dorothy! Yes, Toto? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think this show was in Kansas tonight. Where was it? I think it was in the Twilight Zone. Submitted for your approval. This show fucking sucked. Pretty much. This show was garbage. So, yeah. So, we're from Wichita, Kansas. Yep. And, as always, our commentary team of Jimmy Smith, Corey Slave, and Byron Saxton. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. But, yeah, this is the first show without Cody Rhodes, who's now rehabbing. Probably won't be back for about 6 to 9 months. Sucks to be you. No Randy Orton. No Roman Reigns till possibly Friday. WWE's going in the toilet right now. And that's it. Alright, so we get the intro showing the crowd, and nobody gave 2 shits about the crowd. I heard there was not many people there. That didn't even sell out that fucking arena. There was like a little over 3,000 people. I think 4,000 tickets were sold, but 3,100 people were there. That's bad. Well, did they sell out last week? But then this week was like 3,100 people in a shithole in Kansas. And next week they're in Lincoln, Nebraska, another hit town. Well, pretty soon, they'll be in bigger arenas like in 2 weeks, which is the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And that hasn't even sold out for Money in the Bank. And then SummerSlam's not even sold out yet, and they're in Nashville, Tennessee. Yep. But I think they haven't sold out Clash at the Castle, which is in England. Jolly old England love. They haven't sold out that, so that tells you how much nobody cares about the WWE stuff if you're in England. Because that's kind of like the number 1 place in the world to go, which is England. The number 1 market, next to Saudi Arabia, of course. But who fucking cares about Saudi Arabia? But it is what it is, and that's it. Alright, so we open up with Miz TV, with our good friend, The Miz. I wonder where he gets his suits from. That guy's a pretty... That guy and, I think Seth Rollins probably go to the Men's Warehouse. Because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. God damn it, that should be my sponsor. Prince, get on the ball. Somebody call the CEO of the Men's Warehouse. I want to have that as my sponsor. Besides good old Pepsi and for our male fans out there, Blue Chew. Can't get it up? Chew your Blue Chew. Maybe you'll get it with the ladies. If not, you're wasting your time chewing that shit. I chew one every time I'm with my lady, but I still can't please her. What the fuck is going on? Well, you have a needle dick then. I don't know. You're like MJF. At least you don't have genital warts, but I don't. Anyway, MJF's a god now. Go figure. But I digress. Alright, so, MJF. Miz TV starts, and, another episode of Ms. and Mrs. on tonight, which wasn't a bad episode, but it is what it is. Their two-part, the double episode last week got like 586,000 views combined. That means it got like 200,000 views. That's sad. Holy shit. They do worse ratings than fucking Impact. Well, not even Impact. They do better than Impact. But still, Rampage does better than ratings than that shit. And speaking of Rampage, you got 444,000 views this past Friday. And SmackDown did a 1.8. Tells you how much nobody cared about Friday night. But I think Friday night was the NBA Finals, so a lot of people were watching the Finals, and nobody was watching wrestling or even hockey. That wasn't really hockey. I think the Rangers game was on Saturday, so everybody was watching the NBA Finals, which was, Game 4. So, tells you how much people don't give two shits about wrestling. But anyway, Miz has, as his guest, my name is Paul Heyman, and he comes out, does his old shtick. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the special counsel for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Champion of the World, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And we must acknowledge him. Like you have to acknowledge me. And the prophecy, don't forget, you gotta do that both. So, it is what it is. Alright, so Miz talks about Money in the Bank, puts over how important the briefcase can be, talks about there's an 85% cash-in rate of success, blah, blah, blah. Then he brings up, hey, I won it twice, and I won the title twice, so I have a 100% accuracy. So I'm like, yeah, you have a 100% accuracy with Maurice's pussy, don't you? And that right there, Missionary Mike? 2 kids, right? You can't give Maurice the back shots. Then he was like, I'm not Missionary Mike. It's not what Zack Ryder told me. Or sorry, Matt Cardona. I mean, come on, if you have a hot ass fucking wife like Maurice, you need to pound that fucking ass. Come on. She has a nice ass too, and a nice big dingies too, man. Come on, you just can't be like Missionary Mike all the time. Come on, like, you can't be like what Roman Reigns says, missionary position every single night. Ah, can't do that, man. You have a hot wife like Maurice, go to Pound Town with that shit. Come on now, or let her just jump on your dick for like 50 minutes. Or an hour or two, I don't know. If you can last an hour there, Mike, I don't know. But anyway, Heyman says that the percentages don't matter because whoever wins is going to lose to Roman, obviously. Then they talk about Roman versus Riddle on Friday for the Universal Heavyweight Championship, or the Unified title. Not even Unified, it's just undisputed. Like the Elite. So they talk about that, and then Riddle comes out on his fucking scooter. He starts bringing up Mrs. Balls. Can we just give Riddle some fucking weed? Or something else besides weed, because, he just talks randomly out of his ass. So anyway, he's ready to win the belt on Friday. No, you're not winning. But Heyman doesn't think Riddle is even going to win tonight. Because, I guess he has a match. I thought he was going to have a match with The Miz at first, but he has a match with Ciampa later. They don't explain how Ciampa gets into the match. But anyway, but as for Friday, he can win, or if you win, he says if you win, you get the belts, or if you don't win, which he will not, you will never get another title shot ever. Ever. I thought he said as long as Roman holds the belt, but it looks like he said ever. So, well, it sucks to be you, Riddle. You're not going to get a title shot. So basically, they're pulling the Cody Rhodes card from AEW. And they always have to try to one-up trying to take everything from AEW. It's like, oh, Cody couldn't get a title shot as long as Jericho was the champ, or he never got it at all. Now we're just going to give it to Riddle, so we're never going to see Riddle get a title shot. Well, like I said, sucks to be you, Matt Riddle. So, blah, blah, blah. So they start arguing. Then the Usos come out. And then right behind them are the Street Profits, who basically run the Usos out of the ring. So I was thinking we're going to get a 6-man tag, but who's going to be the Usos' partner? Ain't going to be Paul Heyman. I thought it was going to be the Street Profits and Riddle against the Miz and the Usos. Well, did that happen? Nope. But what we do get is a match after that. But I gave that segment 2.25, no, what did I give it? 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so after that, we get to match number 1 of the night. Jimmy Uso taking on Montez Ford with Angelo Dawkins and Jey Uso at ringside. I believe Heyman was at ringside. I didn't see him, but anyway, we start off with a feeling out process. Not like that. Jimmy then knocks Montez down. And he starts getting a little bit cocky. He's like, ooh, we the ones. Don't forget to put your fingers up for the prophecy. Because we the ones, too. And you have to acknowledge us. But I digress. Alright, they get back up. Montez takes him down with an 1905 armbar. Jimmy then sends him to the apron. Then he hits a suplex on the hardest part of the ring. Ow! As we go to break, we come back. Jimmy stays on the ribs with a waist lock, but Montez Ford flips out of it, starts kicking away at Jimmy, including a step-up insecurity for a near fall. Then he hits a spine buster on Jimmy for another near fall, but Jimmy goes right back with a pop-up Samoan drop for another near fall. Montez fights back with a super Hurricane Rana to get Jimmy on top. He goes for the frog splash from the heavens. But Jimmy gets the knees up, and then he pins Montez Ford right after that. 1, 2, 3, he gets the win in just under 13 minutes. So, match is alright, nothing great. 2.25 out of 5 stars, and just another win for the Usos because, like Roman, we the ones. That's pretty much it for that. And nothing happened at the end. Just Jimmy wins, he rolls out of the ring, and Jay comes over to congratulate him, and that's it, they leave. That's it. Alright, after that, we get a recap of Seth Rollins showing respect to Cody last week, and then attacking him with a sledgehammer, which got him a lot of heat and everything. And then we see Seth getting ready. It looked like a pre-recorded segment. But I think it was live, but it is what it is. He's in this purple suit that he probably got from the Men's Warehouse. I don't know. Alright, so we see that. Then we go to the sit-down interview with Kevin Patrick and Seth freaking Rollins. He gets asked if he feels any remorse over what he did last week. Rollins like, remorse? Of course not. He says, I see Cody as a virus. Coronavirus? No. He says, sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands. Like me taking a sledgehammer into my own hands. He has a sledgehammer with him. Why not? Do it for the game! And he says, as for tonight, I want to qualify for Money in the Bank. And possibly win it. And kind of one-up myself by cashing in like I did at WrestleMania 31. Probably the best WrestleMania cash-in ever. Or, well, Money in the Bank cash-in ever. So he suggests using the sledgehammer on AJ Styles, who he takes on in that qualifying match. And then out of nowhere, AJ comes in and beats the fucking shit out of Rollins. He's like, that was for Cody! Okay. So we get that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we're going to see what happens in the qualifying match between AJ Styles and Seth freaking Rollins. And we move on from there. Alright, after that, we got a look back at Dana Brooke beating Becky Lynch to retain the 24/7 Olive Garden title last week. And all that horrible shit that was with the 24/7 idiots. So, what do we get? Kevin Dunn, Bruce, no, not even Kevin Dunn, Bruce Pritchard rematch. Because you know how WWE loves those rematches. So we get a rematch for the 24/7 title. Dana Brooke once again defending against Becky Lynch. And basically, nothing happened. I mean, at least the, Fool and the other idiots didn't come out. Thank God. So Becky beat the fucking shit out of her for like the first couple minutes of the match. Then throws her into the barricade, gets on the mic, and says, "This isn't about the 24/7 title because I'm tired of the disrespect. I think I should just go win the Money in the Bank briefcase. But for now, I'm going to go beat this bitch up again." So she goes over to beat her up, and then Asuka comes out, the lovely Asuka, my first wife, Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka! Except my dick! And then you know that. So Asuka comes out, they brawl for a little bit, Becky leaves the ring, and basically there was no match, no contest. So I gave that a big fat dud. Even though it's Asuka, but I gave it a dud. Because nothing happened. Really, Becky should have just won the fucking title, threw it out. Or just like won and it's like, I was like, I don't need this shit. I am denouncing this belt. Throwing it down like, she should have done a Shane Douglas. He says, and then you can all kiss my ass. Blah, 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 blah. So, next week we find out that Asuka and Becky Lynch are going to fight for a spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, who should go in? I would probably put Asuka in, but I think Becky will probably get it. But I would put Asuka in there, because she has a good shot. If she gets in, she could win it possibly again, like she did in 2020. You know, she didn't really cash in. Becky basically gave her the belt, because, Seth put that sperm in her. I'm gonna go become a mom. Mother? Becky! I'm gonna win the title. I thought it was a cheap way to give somebody the belt, but, come on. But it is what it is. So next week, Becky Lynch and Asuka to see who goes to Money in the Bank. And that's it. I hope nobody wins and both of them get in anyway. Kind of like how Drew McIntyre and Sheamus will probably get in. They'll probably be like second. They'll probably be like near like the next the go home shows for Raw and SmackDown. Probably like second chance matches, and all the people that didn't win will get in. Like, I don't know, probably like a fatal 4-way or maybe a fatal 5-way, and whoever wins gets in. So we don't see Becky or Asuka win next week. It'll probably be in some type of second chance match to see who goes in. Or to just put them in anyway. But we'll see what happens with that. So like I said, that 24/7 title match between Becky and Dana Brooke went nowhere, and I give it a dud. That's it. Alright, after that, we go to another, our second qualifying match for the women tag team match. So 2 people will be going in this time for the women. Already Lacey Evans is in. Classy Lacey Evans. So she's in. So we get to this match, but I think it's match number 2, but match number 3 anyway. We have the lovely Alexa Bliss, evil goddess Alexa Bliss, teaming up with Liv Morgan to take on Nikki Ashhole and Doudrop. That too. And that's that. Glad that Lexi and Liv are teaming up, because Lexi kind of said I wouldn't mind teaming up with Liv. And he seemed pretty good in the ring. So, if there ever is a women's tag team tournament, it's kind of not dead. You just don't have any tag teams. So, but yeah, if they ever do have a tournament for the belts, I would give it to Lexi and Liv Morgan. If not, who should have been the champions, Natalya and Shayna Baszler. But it is what it is. All right, so Nikki has new black and gold gear. I wonder what that could mean. Possible going back to NXT? Probably. Apollo Crews went back to NXT. Now, he's starting his, a new run in NXT. Kind of like how Mandy Rose went to NXT, and look how she turned out. Probably the best thing in NXT right now. With Toxic Attraction, you know. And still, her, Gigi, and JC Jane are 3 nice, hot pieces of ace. I like to have a fatal 4-way with those chicks. I'd probably lose, though. But, you know, at least I give them a good time. And they'll be on the longest line and the longest ride. But I digress. Alright, so Alexi takes Nikki down to start. But Duke Drop comes in. And, I think Lexi tried for a head scissors and really didn't get anywhere with that. Then a backsplash crushes Lexi, ow, for a near fall. Then Nikki comes in and hammers away. Goes for the running bulldog, gets countered. And then Liv Morgan comes in to clean house. She hits a middle rope drop kick for a near fall on Duke Drop. And then Lexi comes in for the running blockbuster. But then Nikki, she goes for the cover. Nikki makes a quick save. And then all 4 women are then in the ring. We get a side slam reverse DDT combo on Alexa for a near fall. And then the fight goes to the floor. But inside the ring, Liv and Dewdrop are on the outside fighting. But inside the ring, I think, what happened? Lexi grabs the Lexi DDT, or just a regular jumping DDT. 1, 2, 3 to finish off Nikki Asshole. And just over that 420 mark. So, no weed smoking for you, girls. Ha! It is what it is. So, Liv and Alexa Bliss are qualified for the Money in the Bank. Now we have Lacey Evans, Alexa Bliss, and Liv Morgan. And the first 3 women in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So we got 4 more women to go. And 2 weeks to go. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but... Probably get something to Friday night on SmackDown. Probably another qualifying match for the women. Maybe a tag team match. I don't know. So that'll probably be 5, and then next week will probably be 6, and then the week after it'll be 7. So, and 7 men, 7 women, which I think is okay. I'd rather go 6, but that's just me. I think 7 is just a little bit too much because it's just chaos in the ring. But it is what it is. Yeah. So the match ended in 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So there you go. Speaking of 420, we all know about Riddle being, Mr. 420 himself, but the original 420 himself, Mr. Rob Van Dam. He sucked. He came back to the ring, 51 years old, and went all out in it at an indie show, I think. I forgot where it was, but it is what it is. So, it looks like doesn't still have it, but he's 51 years old. Doesn't look like he's 60, but 51 years old and banging a hot fucking nice fucking fake hot piece of ass, but she still has a nice ass in what's her name? What's her name? You know what I'm talking about. Katie Forbes. Damn, that woman has a fucking hot ass. Fat fucking ass. I don't care if it's fake. I just want to, just like, go to Pound Town with that shit. Good lord. I don't have to just stand there. Just let her throw it back. God damn. I just stand there and let just go bump, bump, bump. Wiggle and jiggle on my dick. God damn. You're a lucky man there, RVD. Lucky. You're lucky to have her, but she follows me on Twitter, so. Sucks to be you. And actually, she does on Instagram, too, so. And every once in a while, she, she puts up her hot, sexy posts, and sometimes I'll comment on it, and she'll retweet it, or like it, or sometimes she'll, comment. And that's it. Speaking of comments, messages, I got a nice message from JC Storm, who wrestled Melina at the Outlaw versus the NWA show I went to on Friday with Nick and Captain Lou Albano. No, not Captain Lou Albano. Captain Lou, the newest member of the Prophecy, the enforcer of the Prophecy. So yeah, I met JC Storm after the show. Took a couple of pictures with her. I got a couple there on my Instagram page, and we talked for a little bit. I told her I follow her on Instagram. She's like, "Oh, cool, thank you." So when I got home, that night. I think it was like the day after, actually. I sent her the picture, one of the pictures we took. I sent it to her and said, thank you for the picture, thank you for the talk, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I didn't mention, anything else. She got back to me today and said, thank you so much. She started laughing a little bit. And then she's like, I hope we can take more pictures next time. You know what that means? She wants my dick. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, JC. I'm kidding. But yeah, I messaged her back, said, yeah, if you're ever in Brooklyn again, if I can make it to the show, I'll go. Hopefully, I see you after the show. And he's like, hey, remember, we got to take some more pictures. Remember me? Mr. Gilmore? You probably don't know. You know how people don't have a photographic memory, unless you're Maria Brink. But, some people do, some people don't. But it is what it is. I also met Melina at the show for the second time. She kind of remembered me, even though I mentioned about the petition to get her in the Hall of Fame, which is still going on. She really needs to be in the Hall of Fame. And we were talking about the Hall of Fame for like a couple minutes, and then some guy interrupted me, which pissed me off. Because it was like a lot of people came up to her after the show to take pictures with her. It was like at least 15 people. I'm like, and mostly it was Spanish people, which I have no problem with. But they were talking all in Spanish. I'm like, okay, let's go. I gotta get home soon. I don't want to be here forever waiting for Melina to give me a picture and talk for her for like 5 seconds. But it is what it is. But it's great to get a picture with Melina again, and talk to Crowbar about Daphne, and I almost cried and running in front of his face. But I still miss Daphne, man. I can't get over her dying, man. It still hits me. I think about Daphne all the time. But seeing Crowbar, him coming out, and like me, Nick and Lou and a couple other guys were going, Daphne, do it for Daphne. But I came up to him and said thank you, and I was like, just sucks about Daphne. He's like, yeah, no. And I told him I did a tribute video and everything, almost crying. He said, yeah, it's just not good. I almost cried, talking about it, talking to him. I was about to get embarrassed and everything, but still, I talked to him. I talked to Bull James. Remember him? You don't remember Bull James? Bull. So I talked to him. I talked to Mike Knox. Going, aces and eights. I wanted to say Kelly, but he might have got mad about that. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But it was a good time this past Friday at Outlaw versus the NWA, and hopefully next time they come back to that part of Brooklyn, I'm definitely going. I loved it. I talked to the ring announcer. I actually talked to the guy at the ticket booth and everything. I think he runs that promotion. I'm not sure it was him, but I talked to him, and I told him it was a great time, and I want to go back again next time they go into that area. I'm not going to go where they go, which is, I think, in Williamsburg. I'm not going there. That's way too far and not good when you come home at night. I know that from experience. Not a good place to go after, coming home 10, 11 o'clock at night. Especially on the train. You could get lost, like me and Rosa did way back when. We got lost in the Marcy Project because we took the train the wrong way. They're like, hey, where are we going? I don't know where we are. But I digress. All right, let's finish this off because I got to take a mean old shit. Actually, you know what? Let me take a break and I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. I hope, did you miss me? Probably not. But we're back after a couple minute shit. When you gotta go, you gotta go. But it is what it is. Alright, so we'll move on. Alright, so a quick recap before we continue on. We're talking about the Money in the Bank qualifying match between Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan, taking on Nikki Ashhole and Doudrop. Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan get the win after Alexa Bliss pins Nikki Ashhole with the DDT. So they qualify and join Lacey Evans in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We'll see what happens with that. And next week we got Becky Lynch and Asuka to see who is entrant number 4 or possibly number 5, depending on what happens on Friday night on SmackDown from Minnesota. That's Brock Lesnar country. Well, actually, he doesn't. He's born in Minnesota, but now he lives in Saskatoon. It is what it is. Alright, so after the women's tag team match, we go to a recap of Judgment Day breaking up after they kicked out Edge, beat the fucking shit out of him, as Finn Balor joined in, and they beat the fucking shit out of Edge. Didn't even say, I was like, Edge, what happened to Edge? Like, I think they did say it afterwards on Raw Talk last week that Edge has some type of what did he say? Orbital injury, I think it was? I forgot what it was. But yeah, Edge is out for a while, so. But he's probably going to come back by SummerSlam, I would think. Probably to face off against Finn. I think it's going to be Finn Balor and Edge at SummerSlam. I think it's going to be a good match, but we'll see. Alright, so after that, we get to our next match on the show. Kevin Owens and Ezekiel. This match was alright, nothing great, but it just gets worse. This whole storyline gets worse. Anyway, it starts out with KO knocking Elias into the corner, hits the cannonball, we sets up the Swanton Bomb for a near fall in 20 seconds. Damn, Kevin wanted to get this done quick. Like somebody we know, but it is what it is. But Elias comes back, knocks Kevin to the floor to take over, which sets up a spine buster on the way back in for a near fall. Alright, so Ezekiel goes up top, Kevin rolls away, and then Ezekiel goes out to meet him, and then Kevin with an... Actually, Ezekiel Elias with the good old-fashioned John Cena AA on the steps, which knocks KO silly as we go to break. We come back. Kevin's holding a 1905 chin lock. He goes for the backsplash and hits Elias's raised knees. Then Elias hits a running splash in the corner, followed by a jumping knee, sending Owens to the floor again. Owens gets in a shot of his own, and then he stops to yell at Byron Saxton. And that was a big no-no, because Ezekiel got back in the ring, and he wins by fucking countout at a little over 8.5 minutes. So after that, so I give the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Mike Rome announces Elias as the winner. Kevin goes berserk, almost knocks Mike Rome clear out of his fucking suit. Then he starts yelling at freaking commentary again. I was like, please hit Byron Saxton. Please hit Byron Saxton. Did not. So he goes around the ring and is pissed. And then Ezekiel gets on the mic. Elias gets on the mic, says that he wants to be put in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But before that, next week, well, he's going to have a concert. So that's what, Ezekiel said that my brother Elias is coming back, and instead of waiting until Money in the Bank, he's going to come back next week, and we're going to have a concert for Elias. Because he knows what WWE stands for. Walk with Elias. Alright, so, I don't know how they're going to pull this off, but unless they have a stunt double, like, hey, maybe they could get Aaron Stevens to come back in, because he sort of retired. Yeah, this last match this past weekend at the NWA pay-per-view called Always Ready, where, congratulations once again to Trevor Murdoch, who won back the NWA 10 pounds of gold. He beat, Nick Aldis, who was supposed to face Matt Cardona, but Matt Cardona got his fucked up his bicep. So he had to hand the belt back to Billy Snorgan Corbin. So it was Trevor Murdoch, Nick Aldis, Sam Shaw, otherwise known as Dexter, and I think another guy in a fatal four-way match. And Trevor Murdoch got the win, and he's a two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Now, I assume he's probably going to be another placeholder for when Matt Cardona comes back from injury. Or maybe we'll get Trevor Murdoch versus Nick Aldis again, which I really don't want to see. But we'll see what happens with that. There was new NWA Tag Team Champions crowned. Davey Boy Smith Jr. I forgot who his partner is. I think it was damn, who's his partner? Shit. I didn't even watch the pay-per-view. I just saw some of the results. I think it was Doug Williams. I'm not sure, but in any event, Davey Boy Smith Jr. is a tag team champion again. This time, the NWA Tag Team Champions. There you go. Very nice to see that. Tyrus retained the the TV title. He retained that. Black G's is his manager, by the way. Big ups to Black G's. Part of Blackout. Remember that? CCW? You do. Some of you do, some of you don't. That's that. I think Homicide retained the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Camille retained the Women's Championship. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I didn't see the whole thing. I just read the results because I didn't care about the NWA pay-per-view at that time. But it is what it is. So, good things happening for the NWA. That's all I gotta say about that. And they got some TV tapings, I think, coming up. I think they already did it already, but it is what it is. So we're gonna find out what the next pay-per-view is for the NWA coming up in probably a few weeks to a month or so. And that's that. Speaking of pay-per-views coming up, next Sunday, actually this Sunday, is Slammiversary 20. The 20th anniversary of TNA, the 20th Slammiversary. So, that's going to be pretty damn good. Queen of the Mountain match for the women's title. Mickie James as the special enforcer. That should be good. And this I just found out. Sorry, I thought we had a buffer for a little bit. Alright, we're back. Taya Valkyrie in the Mountain match for the Knockouts Championship. She is in another match for the Tag Team Champion, as she will teaming up Demon Assassin, the demon of the one gave the stamp of approval to the prophecy. So they're going to be taking on the not version, but influence of Dad. Way back. Sorry about that. So it's supposed to be Rosemary and Jessica Havoc going against the influence. I keep saying the inspiration. We found out that Jessica Havoc suffered an injury. I don't know how. I think it's from the influence. So she couldn't come. I wonder why. That's why she's on Twitch so much. I digress. So it's Rosemary got one beatdown, and Taya Valkyrie came out to save her. Rosemary going through the women's tag team title against Madison Rain, Tenille Dashwood. So no. I hope Madison Rain, I hope Rosemary and Taya win that match. Taya could be triple champion if you think about it. Win the women's tag team belt. She's the Reina del Reinas champion, the women's champion in Mexico, and she could possibly be Impact Knockouts for, I believe, a second or third time. So she can come out of Slammiversary with 3 belts. And we'll see what happens with that. Rosemary, a 2-time women's tag team champion. So, cross your fingers that the prophecy belts back. We need them. We need belts back. God damn it. Well, you know I'm still the undefeated Universal Champion of Prophecy and the world, god damn it. And also your undisputed Extreme Match Champion of the world. Nobody can fight me. Nobody wants to. Especially these monkey butt trolls on this fucking website. He got no balls, and he failed miserably. But we don't care about them anymore. They now have been sent to Irrelevant Island, so I don't need to defend at all. So sucks to be used. So long, farewell. Eat shit, obsessing over me, bitches. And that's pretty much it. So we got Slammiversary this Sunday. I might watch some of it. Not gonna review it. May or may not review it. I'm kind of debating. I might do, just for the hell of it, I might do predictions for the show. But like I said, I may not watch all of it because it's Father's Day, and so I'm gonna be with my dad on Sunday. Watch. And we're back again. So, from there. So, yeah, like I said, Slammiversary this Sunday. I might do predictions, like I said, maybe Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Another edition of the Shadows Lair. Then maybe some. Probably won't be. From hanging out with my parents. You miss me? So like I said, yeah, so Sunday I will probably be in Communicado because I'll be celebrating Father's Day. My mom and the missus, of course. So Kevin Owens by count out. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars, and then afterwards, Ezekiel, who we don't know what it is. Ezekiel says he wants to be in Money in the Bank match. Got to qualify first. Then he says that his brother Elias will be back next week to perform a concert. And then Kevin's like, "You're a liar! I get lying!" So, we'll see what craziness happens next week and how the WWE pull this fucking shit off. I think it's going to be a stunt double. The guy looks like Elias. I don't know how they're going to pull this off. I really don't. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, we get a video on John Cena visiting that young boy from Ukraine. They went to his family fled to the Netherlands. Of course, the fucking war in Ukraine is still going on. It was like 3 months later now. Jeez. But Ukraine's kicking Russia's ass, so here the war should end there. Putin. Actually, I heard they killed one of Putin's top men. Good job. Next you get the snake. You get Putin. Somehow get to him, assassinate that motherfucker, and then you win. There you go. Get to him, and this thing is all over. Hopefully before he sends those nukes. But we'll see. Hopefully we're to that point. That's it. So, fuck you, Putin. I'll put your pipe in your Putin. Or something like that. But anyway, we see John Cena visiting this young man who has Down syndrome, can barely speak. So we went to the Netherlands to visit him. I thought it was a very, we've seen this on SmackDown. I think we saw it last week as well. So we're getting it, I think, a second or third time. Still a great video, and shows you how John Cena's just a great guy. Might be a horrible wrestler, but he's a good guy. I do it for the kids. I love the children. I gotta do it for Ukrainian children. Yeah, and he's coming back 2 weeks from, last night. Well, tonight, when you see this, last night. But, yeah, so we see John Cena back in the ring. Well, back in the WWE ring. June the 27th in Laredo, Texas. Probably to set up his match with Austin Theory, most likely at SummerSlam. And, Theory's gonna beat Cena. I'm gonna be very fucking happy. Because if Cena wins that title, it doesn't mean anything. Whoop-de-doo, he wins the U.S. title again. Whoop-de-doo. Nobody cares. Just have to see him for the next 4 or 5 weeks going to SummerSlam. Actually, no, it's 3 weeks. 4 weeks. Because you got the 27th, then the July 4th episode of Monday Night Raw. Then you got I think 1 or 2 more episodes after that. Because I think let me just check my my dates here for SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam is either July 19th or July 20th, or maybe it's the week after that. I don't know. Let me just check my dates here. I think actually I'm looking at the wrong dates. I said July 20th. That's a Wednesday. I think it's that's that. I think it's either the 23rd or the 24th of July. I hope it's not the 24th because that's whose birthday. The missus' birthday is July 24th. And I will be away that weekend, so I might be away. We'll see. Wanted to go to Atlantic City that weekend, but prices are too much unless I can get something on Groupon. But I'm not going to stay at the hotel I want to stay at. But if I have to stay at a hotel for like with Groupon, probably like $50 a night. I don't know if that's per person though, but... So I'm going to go all out on that weekend because I got to treat the missus to her birthday. And give it a good old pound, go to Pound Town. Got to give her some birthday sex, you know what I mean? Because I think she owes me. She still owes me for birthday sex because I didn't get it last year. Because we weren't around. She went she did her thing. I wanted to go down to Florida after because I had to work and I couldn't get off until Christmas. So I tried to go down and prices were not in my favor. So I was like, fuck. So I had to wait till she came back, which was like right after New Year's. So, but still, she was not feeling well at that point. So, in any event, that's irrelevant and nobody needs to know. But yeah, her birthday's coming up in let me see here. 5 weeks. 5 weeks to the missus' birthday. She turns a year older. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna save her some money and then I'm gonna treat her to a nice birthday weekend. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can go out that weekend. AC if we can get a good deal. Hopefully, get something good on Groupon, and spend some money. Go to the nightclub and dance the night away, and then get some good sex in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to Pound Town that weekend. Especially that whole weekend I'm going to go to Pound Town. She's going to get plastered. And as always, drunk sex is the best sex. Oh, absolutely. And when she gets drunk and we have the good drunk sex, holy shit. She goes to town. She does things we never done before. Not anal or anything like that. I don't believe in that shit. I think that's nasty, first of all. But some women like that shit. I just think it's weird, and you're going to town anally, and then the guy, they stop after a while, and then she starts sucking the dick. I'm like, ew! You don't know where that ass has been. You hope you wash before you fuck in the pooper. You don't want to have dirty, smelly poop smelling on your dick. Come on. Well, God forbid, you don't wash your ass. You got the coin and the nasty stuff on the guy's dick, and you're sucking them off, and then everything. It's nasty. That's why I don't do that shit. I don't believe in it. I mean, I got lube and everything, but we don't really use that. It's kind of funny. We have a whole ton of lube, we just don't really use it because I don't need it. I get it wet in every way I possibly can, so. Because I'm the man with the big stick. I'm the longest line, longest ride. I don't need Blue Chew. So I can get it up better than you, and you know it. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Now my stomach is hurting. Now I'm gonna have to take another shit. Great. I got the runs now. That's not good. Anyway, so let me just finish this up real quick. Alright, so Cena visits that young man. So that pretty damn nice. So I get that. Alright, then we get to your nobody gives a fuck match of the night. MVP and Cedric Alexander. So you see what happened with them over the last couple weeks. So this match lasted 91 seconds. And Big Black Diesel Omos was out at ringside. So MVP cuts a promo. Says Cedric needs to learn that he is down there. While Omos is up there. With the Money in the Bank briefcase. So Cedric comes out. Barely doesn't do anything. Well, he kind of does a couple of things. Knocks MVP down to start. Then there's the springboard downward spiral for an early near fall. But then Omos causes the scratcher, which lets MVP hit a big time clothesline. Then he hits Bolden for another near fall. Then he picks Cedric up, hits the playmaker, or as I call it, overdrive. 1, 2, 3. MVP gets the easy kind of squash win in 91 goddamn seconds. So match gave 1 out of 5 stars. Then after that, Omos gets the ring and he throws Cedric out like yesterday's garbage. And then people going online saying that Cedric is going to get released and he's going to go to AEW. Should have been released years ago and stayed. And sadly, the whole thing with Big Swole happened, and could have had another couple in AEW besides Adam Cole Baby and Dr. Britt Baker, GMD Baby, and now Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. Those lovely kids. You could have had Big Swole and Cedric, and I almost forgot, Jungle Man Jack Perry and his lovely missus, Anna J. So, get that. And also, if you think about it, Allie and the Blade, or as we all know him as Pepper Parks, and Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford, we don't see on TV anymore, so. But, I think Cedric's gonna get released and possibly either go to Impact or go to MLW or maybe AEW, but mostly probably be on Dark and Elevation. But I don't know what Tony Khan would do with Cedric, or you could just go back to the Indies maybe. But maybe Tony Khan can work something out with him. He can go back to Ring of Honor. I mean, he did come from Ring of Honor when he was in a tag team. What was that tag team called? I forgot the name of the tag team. I forgot the other guy's name too. Shows how much I know about that tag team. But he was there. Pretty good damn tag team. I think it was with Caprice Coleman and somebody else, I think. I forgot who the other guy was, but they were a pretty damn good tag team. High flyers and everything. Wasn't it Jordan Miles? I think it was, well, as we all know him as ACH. I think it was ACH, Cedric, and... No, I'm thinking of, maybe it was somebody else. I'm sorry. So I know Cedric and Caprice Coleman were a tag team. CNC, what's it called? I think it was called CNC or something like that. They didn't win the tag team belts, but they were a pretty good tag team. That's all I gotta say about that. But anyway, it looks like, probably Cedric's last match in WWE for, who knows? He's probably gonna get released on the next set of, releases, which could come in at any day now, but, yeah, so like I said, 1 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we get dueling, promos from AJ Styles and Seth Rollins about the Money in the Bank qualifying match coming up. AJ basically says, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to do it for Cody. And then Rollins dedicates the match to Cody. Why not? Alright, so we get to this match, which I think was match of the night. Lasted 15 goddamn minutes. AJ starts slugging away at Seth. Grabs some early roll-ups for a near fall. Fruit roll-ups, that is. Was it cherry flavor? But anyway, Seth gets in a shot of his own. AJ sends it to the outside, sets up the slingshot phenomenal forearm to the floor, drops Rollins. AJ then gets sent over the announcer's table, sent it and hit Byron Saxton. Damn. As we go to break, come back. AJ comes back, which sets up the belly to back face plant for a near fall. Then a low super kick by Seth gives him a near fall. Goes to the stomp and gets counted into the calf crusher, which gets broken up. AJ grabs it again and sends Rollins over the ropes. They get back up. Rollins has a discus forearm. Goes to the buckle bomb and gets counted into a exploded suplex in the corner. Ow. But Rollins comes back, and as AJ was trying for maybe the Styles Clash, the Super Styles Clash, Rollins comes back, hits the buckle bomb, goes up top for the fork splash and missed it. AJ tries for the Styles Clash. Rollins starts banging on the leg and reverses it into a sunset flip. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins gets the win, and he qualifies for Money in the Bank. He's the first participant. And that's pretty much it. So we saw Drew McIntyre and Sheamus go to a double disqualification. Nobody won. Then they went to Adam Pearce like, hey, put us in or I'll kick your ass. So that's it. So we'll see what happens on SmackDown. And that's it. Alright, so this was a pretty damn good match. I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. Match of the freaking night. That's the only good thing that happened on Raw. And that's pretty much it. And we move on. Alright, after that, we get to Matt Riddle, who gets in the ring and flips off his flippy flops, and kangaroos started coming out. I mean, I can only imagine what is going to happen on Friday, what animal comes out. Probably get like a chimpanzee or a chupacabra or something like that. I don't know. Maybe a scorpion, I don't know. But anyway, Riddle versus Ciampa, who got the Jobbers entrance. And he has a new entrance, which is a banger. I don't know why they didn't give him the entrance. Search how much they care about Ciampa. Anyway, we had the Miz on commentary, where we didn't care about that. I don't know why this was a 4.5-minute suckfest. I guess for the stupid main event stuff. Riddle took Ciampa down into a cross arm breaker to start. Then he gets sent in the corner for his efforts. Ciampa comes back with a shot of his own. But he has to escape Pro Derek by Riddle. Then another shot runs Riddle down. But he comes back and wins a dueling slugfest. He wins that exchange. Hits the Orton scoop power slam. Vintage Randy Orton. Randy! So then he goes to the outside. He hits the Demon DDT for a near fall. Goes to the RKO, but Ciampa grabs an ankle lock. Then he gets like BAM! On the ankle. Ow! Then he hits the running V trigger to the face. Goes for the cover. Riddle kicks out at 2. But Riddle comes back with the final flash knee. Then he sets up for the RKO and kind of sloppily hit that. It looks like Ciampa didn't even recognize it, or he just hit it, just landed it wrong. It just didn't look right. 1, 2, 3. Riddle gets the win in 4.5 minutes. Match was so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And now we'll see what Riddle does this Friday night on SmackDown against Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It should be really unified, but I don't know why they haven't unified it and made it one fucking belt. And we'll move on from there. Alright, after that, we got Kevin Patrick in the ring, and he brings out Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She flips with her hair, slides with her hair. She's Bianca Belair. Who look goddamn hot tonight. Holy crap, Montez Ford, you be banging that hot ass. Do you pull her braid when you fucking her in the ass there, Montez? Probably. But anyway, she comes out. Her legs are like a nice short skirt. But anyway, she gets in the ring, talks to Kevin. She says she's sick of Rhea Ripley and promises to shut her up at Money in the Bank. And then Judgment Day pops up on the Tron. And Rhea, they talk about getting rid of Edge. They seem rather happy with it. Rhea then promises basically to take the women's title from Bianca. You know, same ordinary promo from a villain and heel. It's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna say you're gonna see your darkest days, shit like that. And I'm gonna be the World Women's Championship. And then they cut back to Bianca. It's like, okay. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to the back. We see Austin Theory getting ready to beat Bobby Lashley in a pose down that ends the show for some odd reason. Great job there, Bruce. Blah, 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 blah. Sarah Sharp was there to get a word with him, and Austin Theory's like doing curls and shit. I'm like, and doing poses. I'm like, shut the hell, who gives a shit? That's pretty much it. Alright, then we find out once again that John Cena is coming back in a couple weeks. And nobody cares. Except for you-know-who. And that's it. We move on from there. Alright, after that, we get to, I guess, the main event. The last match of the show. We had Mustafa Ali, Mr. Jobberman himself, taking on Chad Gable. Oh, thank you! Sheesh! Sheesh! And has the big tree trunk Otis out with him. Match didn't last that long, kind of was like a filler match. So we got that. So Gable takes Ali down easily to start. Ali then comes back and hurricanranas Gable down into an arm drag, goes for a charge into the middle turnbuckle, and missed, and it was really nasty. Ouch. Then Gable with the old-fashioned 1941 bow and arrow hold. He locks it in. Ali slips out without breaking a sweat. That too. Gable misses the moonsault, which allows Ali to hit a running clothesline. He goes for the tornado DDT and connects. He's about to win the match, but Otis offers a distraction, which allowed Gable to hit Chaos Theory, the Chaos Theory suplex. 1, 2, 3, and another win for Chad Gable. Oh, thank you! There you go. So, it is what it is. Match lasted 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Match was boring, so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And, Ali's back to jobbing. And pretty soon, back to catering, where he belongs. He should be released and go to AEW, but I just don't understand why Vince and company won't give him his release. I don't know. Actually, this was not the last match before the end of the show. So after that, we get a look back at Veer Mahan taking on Dominic Mysterio. Then we go to the actual final match of the night. Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, with Dominic Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka. As they take on Veer Mahan, who came and went. Match wasn't anything to write home about either. Ray goes for the leg to start, gets taken down with one good shot. Then he sends Ray chest first to the floor. Ow. Then sends him chest first into the corner as they get back inside. Ow. And you must have heartburn there, Ray. Anyway, Veer goes for a charge, which sends him into the ring post and then out to the floor. But he's good enough to beat the crap out of Dominic for some fun. They go back in, Veer spins Ray into a faceplant, which sets up the cervical clutch, fucked him in the ass and make him humble. And Ray tapped out like a drunk Mexican. And that's pretty much it. So Veer wins again. 3 minutes, 39 seconds of boredom, and I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Alright, after that, we get to the final segment of the night. I don't know why this was the final segment, but get to it anyway. The pose down between Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. We had Adam Pearce doing the ceremonies and all that shit. There's a little podium on. They had the super special lighting, and nobody gave two shits. Everybody was booing. I could care less. I was like, you know, well, I can't play it. I would love to play the "Fuck This Shit, I'm Out" song, but I'm not going to do that. Next time. But anyway, yeah, I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm not watching this. So I didn't give two shits about this segment. They do the same three poses, you know, the bicep, you know, they do the bicep and the chest, side chest thing, and then some other pose they do. You know, Theory has a little mic around his ear and goes into the mouth thing, and he was like, "Come on, yeah! Oh, this is almighty!" and everything. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Clearly, Theory was outmatched, and as always, Lashley got the win, because, you know, he's Lashley. So Lashley wins, and he's celebrating, but then Theory sprays baby oil in his eyes, and drop kicks him down to the floor, and then referees have to come out and make sure Lashley's okay. I think they had some water and everything, so he just get blinded. Blah, 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 blah. And that, then Theory's taking photos, taking selfies and shit. Oh my god, why did this segment have to end the show? So I gave this segment a fat dud. And really should have been in the second hour of the show. And the main event should have been AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. But this is WWE booking is fantastic. Good job there, Bruce. And Vince, you fucking idiot. So that's pretty much it. So that ends Monday Night Snore. And this show is garbage. Horrible garbage. This gets probably one of the lowest ratings I think I've ever done in my long time I've done Raw reviews on this very channel since 2013. Almost getting on 9 years. since all the other videos were fucking taken, and this actual account got hacked by a douchebag UK faggot, Samuel. But so all my videos from late 2013 back were gone, but somehow my last video of 2013 is still there, and then from December 2013 all the way up to now, so 9 goddamn years. Almost, I think I got 800 actual videos on this channel. So, but still, in the 9 years that I've done Raw reviews, I don't think I ever gave a really bad rating for Raw like this. This week's Raw, 2 out of 10. 2. Well, this sucked. I was thinking of just giving it a big fat dud tonight. But I think the AJ Seth Rollins match kind of saved it from really getting a dud, or maybe possibly a 1. But this show was garbage, and that's pretty much it. So to recap, for those of you who are just tuning in on the replay, Jey Uso beat Montez Ford with a counted frog splash. Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match as they beat Doudrop and Nikki Ashhole as Lexi hit the DDT on Nikki Ashhole to get the win. Ezekiel beat Kevin Owens by countout, and then we're gonna get a Elias concert next week that nobody cares about. We had Dana Brooke and Becky Lynch for the 24/7 title, which ended in a no contest, and then Asuka comes out for a beatdown. And now next week we got Becky versus Asuka in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. We'll see what happens with that. And that's that. MVP beats Cedric Alexander with the overdrive or the playmaker. Seth Rollins qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match after beating AJ Styles with a sunset flip. Riddle beats Tommaso Ciampa with the RKO or the Gilmore Gutter. It is what it is. Chad Gable beat Mustafa Ali with the Rolling Chaos Theory suplex. And in the final match, Veer Mahan beat Rey Mysterio with the cervical clutch. And that's pretty much it. So that is it for my video. Thank you all for watching. Once again, 2 out of 10 stars for this horrible Monday Night Raw. And we'll see what happens this Friday night on SmackDown, where the big match of the night will be Riddle versus Roman Reigns for the unified title. And if Riddle loses, he can never get a title shot again, as long as Roman is the champ. So big stakes on Friday night for Matt Riddle, and we'll see what happens with all of that. Let me move on from there. Alright, tomorrow night we got NXT, which is taped. If you watched a couple videos ago, I think it was on either my AEW review or one of my videos from earlier last week on my TSL channel, my Shadows Lair channel. I gave you some of the spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, or don't watch that video, or just watch NXT tomorrow. But it's not live; it's taped this week and next week. They return live June the 28th with a go-home show before July 5th's Great American Bash event, and we'll see what happens with that. What we do know from NXT, Tony D'Angelo is out with a shoulder injury. Hopefully it's not too severe, but now with the 2 weeks taping, we won't have to be live. We'll probably be off the house shows coming up for the next 2 weeks, and then maybe come back for the June 28th live show on NXT 2.0. I don't know if he's going to be at, depending on the severity of his injury, he may or may not be at Great American Bash. I don't know what they're going to do with his group. With basically himself, Stacks, since Troy Donovan 2 times got released today due to a policy violation. That sucks to be him. So right now it's Tony D'Angelo, Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Raul Mendoza, and Stacks. So it's really a 5-man stable instead of a 6-man stable. I still don't know what they're going to do with Elektra Lopez. I think they probably going to release her because she's so green in the ring. They should just really keep her as a manager for Santos, and that's it. But I don't know what they're going to do. And that's pretty much it. And that's it for that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night on NXT 2.0. And that's pretty much it. Wednesday night from St. Louis, Missouri, we got Dynamite, where we got some matches in the All Atlantic title tournament. We also found out, I think it was today or earlier, that the two members of New Japan are going to fight. It's going to be Tomohiro Ishii. I forget who he's fighting. And then it's going to be Hanma taking on Clark something. Not Clark Kent. Another guy in Japan. So I'm thinking it's going to be Hanma versus Ishii in that little bracket. Because Dominion already happened. I thought it was supposed to be... I think there's another one coming up on the 20th. They already had one this past Sunday where Jay White won the IWGP Heavyweight Championship from Okada. Carl Machine Gun Anderson won the Never Openweight Championship from Tama Tonga. What else? Tanahashi beat Goto. So Tanahashi qualifies for the interim AEW Interim Championship. He will take on Moxley at Forbidden Door. And Jay White will defend the IWGP Heavyweight Championship against Hangman Adam Page and possibly Adam Cole, baby. That promo he cut afterwards was just great. What else happened there? I think Taichi beat Shingo. Some ridiculous match. Abe Mio was there looking fucking hot. Woo. And I think that's it. That's the only matches I know about. That Carl Anderson won the Never Openweight belt. Jay White won back the IWGP Heavyweight Championship for the second time. And Tanahashi beat Goto. But I think there's another one. That was in Osaka-jo Hall. I think there's another one in... I forgot where it was. I think it's in... somewhere in Japan. I know that. But it's going to be another part of Dominion coming up, I believe, on the 20th. So, which is Sunday here. So next Sunday is we're going to have the second part of Dominion. And then after that, the G1 is going to be ramping up. And we'll see what's going to happen with that. I heard it's going to be 32 men. So, it's going to be a different style of the G1 this year. So, that's going to be cool. Don't know who's going to be in it. There's a rumor that Bryan Danielson might be in it. That would be really nice. Oh, that's another one. Zack Sabre Jr. Called out Bryan Danielson for Forbidden Door. I would love to see that. Sign me up. Make it happen, Tony. Let's see what happens with that. There's another story. Andrade and the Lucha Brothers are not going to be at Forbidden Door because of something with CMLL and AAA that with their contracts and AAA and CMLL, they can't go to Japan or wrestle for New Japan, even though it's not a New Japan pay-per-view, it's a New Japan AEW pay-per-view. So maybe they can work something out, like Tony and Mr. Obari can work something out with maybe Conan and AAA and CMLL with the contracts, or maybe just have a one-off thing like that we see Andrade and the Lucha Brothers. That'd be nice to see, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, everybody, I gotta take a Mino shit. So that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna get out of here. So, thank you all for watching. I'd like to thank Prince and Savannah for coming in. Anybody else who watched, thank you for the free view, assholes. And that's pretty much it. So, that's it. Once again, 2 out of 10 stars for Raw. And that's pretty much it. Check out my Jeff Hardy video in the description box below. Subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. Smash that like button to death. And leave a comment or two. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell and treat it like it's your bitch and get notified. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, I'm Peter Gilmore. I beat you. I do. Rock on and rock hard with your Koku. And if you're not down with that, well, sucks to be you. Because we're the Prophecy. Me, Prince, Savannah, Nick Infante, and everybody else in the Prophecy. Especially, and Lauren. Can't forget about Lauren. And everybody else. Not down with the Prophecy. Well, too bad, because we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! That's all I gotta say about that. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow night for NXT. And that's it. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great night, everybody. And until next time, wash your balls. Because you don't want to get genital warts. So, that's all I got to say about that. Wash your balls and clean your ass. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.